Hello. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're here with the 2013 Royal Rumble. I'm doing, as I'm recording this today, I'm doing the 2013, 2014 and 2015 Rumbles. I haven't finished catching up on the other ones that I've watched, but I'm doing what I should have done in the first place, is the ones that are fresh in my memory. I'm recording those like now. Should be watching a Rumble, then recording a video. You know what I mean? But I haven't been doing that. But these ones are more fresh in my memory, so I can remember more. But today, yeah, we're doing the 2013 Royal Rumble. Right. So let's jump straight into it. We have a last man standing match. Alberto Del Rio versus The Big Show for the World Heavyweight title. Now, let's jump into how I thought the match went. Now, this had kind of a fun finish. I gave it a 7 out of 10. It was a pretty good match. I'm not really a massive Big Show or Del Rio fan, but I think, it was a pretty decent match. At the end, Alberto Del Rio puts his cross arm breaker on the Big Show, and the Big Show's there and he's trying to get free, while Ricardo Rodriguez, I don't actually know what he is to Del Rio, like his servant or his butler, or I don't know, something. He gets some duct tape and duct tapes Big Show's legs to the bottom rope. So when the Big Show's trying to get up, he's like kicking and scratching and clawing and struggling, but he can't get up because his legs are tired. And obviously his arm hurts because he's just been in the cross arm breaker. So he's reaching with his other arm. He's trying to sit up and he can't do it. He gets counted down on the mat. Pretty unique way of finishing it. Right, next up we have Rhodes Scholars versus Team Hell No. Rhodes Scholars, which is Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow, and obviously Team Hell No was Kane and Daniel Bryan. I mean, it was probably one of the best things that Kane's ever done, and obviously it was fun watching Daniel Bryan, especially how over this these 3 years, 2013, 2014 and 2015, and even especially those 3, but a bit beyond that, Daniel Bryan was so over. Team Hell No comes out and he's saying no, and everyone in the crowd is up on their feet chanting yes. It just boggles my mind that it took them so long to push him. Because he was so over, the crowd wanted him, and it was 2014, which is where it really ramped up, and he was it was superstardom. Sorry, I heard a bang upstairs. Anyway, Team Hell No ended up winning. Daniel Bryan put the LeBell lock on Sandow, and Sandow tapped. I gave that, where is it? 7 out of 10, pretty solid match. And then we go straight in to the Royal Rumble. Because we have a big match, main event that we need to save. Sorry. So we start off with Ziggler and Jericho. Pretty decent. They last quite a long time as well. Then we've got not Cena. Cody Rhodes comes in at 3. Kofi Kingston, Santino for 55 seconds. Drew McIntyre, Goldust, Otunga Slater, Sheamus, Tensai, Brodus Clay, Rey Mysterio, Bo Dallas. The Godfather comes out but gets eliminated in 5 seconds. He dances down to the ring and he's got his women and all that, gets in the ring, I think he hands one of them something and Ziggler just chucks him over the top rope. It's quite funny. Wade Barrett, Cena, Damien Sandow, Daniel Bryan, Great Khali, Cesaro, Kane, Zack Ryder, Randy Orton, The Miz, and Ryback is at number 30. Quite a coveted spot. Surprise, surprise. I mean, it's a pretty lackluster Rumble, really. Like in terms of like proper star power, you've got maybe Randy Orton and Cena. Maybe Sheamus is there, Jericho, but we have another win chalked up for John Cena. It was all right. I think I gave it 7 out of 10. The thing is with these Rumbles as well is I can kind of remember as I'm watching them who wins. Because I remember the champions and sometimes I remember the matches at WrestleMania. And this was kind of one of them, one of the first ones where it was like, yep, definitely remember Cena winning this. We got some little side notes. Barrett was already eliminated, but after that, Sin Cara pushed Bo Dallas over the top rope. As a result, both Cara and Barrett were able to eliminate Bo Dallas. Cesaro threw Daniel Bryan over the top rope, and he was caught by Kane. And he's like, put me back. And Kane's like, no. And he's like, put me back. And they're walking backwards like that, and he goes near the apron, and Kane just goes like that and lets go. And Daniel Bryan tries to clamber to get back, but he ends up falling and hitting the floor and gets eliminated. And then we go into the big main event. We have WWE Champion CM Punk versus The Rock. Now, this is kind of built up because The Rock's kind of coming back, getting into Punk's business, and he's like, I want one more title run. Punk's like, nah, you ain't having it. And that's what kind of builds to this match at the Rumble. I think it was a bit silly to have it at the Rumble. Because basically the end game was The Rock Cena 2, once in a lifetime, and we ended up getting it twice. But yeah, obviously Cena wins the Rumble, so he's going on to face either Punk or Rock. Now, obviously, it was more likely it was going to be The Rock at this point, because they don't just bring Rock back to lose, do they? And that's exactly what happens. The Rock does win and becomes the new WWE champion. There was a bit where Punk and The Rock were having a bit of a fight, and the Shield come down and power on The Rock, and they're basically like, I know you had something to do with that, I know it was you, Punk. And Punk was like, nah, weren't me. And Mr. McMahon actually corners him and says, at the Royal Rumble, if the Shield interfere, I will strip you of the title. So then obviously we get to the match. It's actually a really decent match. Pretty back and forth, and then there's a point where it goes black, and it was where the Rock's on top. I can't remember what move he was doing. I think it might have been the People's Elbow. Lights go down, and Rock gets put through a table. Lights come back up, and there's a Rock's lying through the table, and they're like, it was the Shield, we know it was the Shield, but obviously you can't prove it was the Shield. So then Punk throws Rock back in the ring, gets the pin and wins, and they're celebrating. Punk's won. Punk's going to Mania. Punk Cena at Mania for the title. But then Vince comes out and he's basically like, I told you if the Shield get involved, I'll strip you of your title, so I'm going to strip you of the title. And like, at that point, like, you can't prove the Shield was... I mean, it was obviously the Shield, but you couldn't prove it was the Shield. But then The Rock gets on the mic and he's like, no, give me a chance. I'll beat him, give me a chance. And Vince is like, referee, ring the bell. So they restart the match. Rock immediately, like, out of nowhere, he's so much better. Spinebuster, people's elbow, pins Punk, ends his 434-day reign, and Rock and Cena at Mania, Part 2. Obviously Cena ends up beating The Rock at Mania. Punk goes on to... he ends up facing The Undertaker. He does try and get his title back at Elimination Chamber, but The Rock defeats him. I know, The Rock doing a couple of matches a year. It's mad, isn't it? And obviously, Cena's like, well, else am I gonna... I'm not gonna go after Del Rio, am I? I'm gonna go after The Rock. So that is 2013 Royal Rumble. Hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, then please like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, all that lovely stuff. And I shall see you guys in the next video. Have a good day, have a good afternoon, have a good evening, or have a good night. And I shall see you guys next time. See you later. Bye-bye.